Hi, I'm Dave Sandberg, and welcome to my house. Thanks to one of the innovations induced by COVID. Bonjour, je m'appelle David Sandberg, et soyez le bienvenu chez moi, grâce aux merveilles de technologie. Now, as a native English speaker, my words and accent may not be perfect, but they do reflect the value I place on words, traditions, and cultures beyond my own. It also reflects the value I place on the role of the actuary as a translator of concepts, ideas, and black boxes to those who don't speak our native actuarialese. This may require on our part learning something called plain English, as well as languages used in other disciplines. Please bear with me while I explain why this is important. For example, when I was first certified as competent to speak actuarialese, some in our profession viewed financial economics as an intrusion into our traditional areas of practice in finance and pension. However, our work as translators of financial economics expanded our role beyond that of providing a number based on predefined rules. It expanded our role to include the context for that number and explaining the risk management in a vocabulary that included both risk-free and real-world audiences. It also meant that we were translating the black box of a complex model into meaningful management information. So what are today's opportunities for translation? One is the black box coming from the tidal wave of data that is being run through AI algorithms. It impacts, first, how we manage and how we underwrite and accept risk on the front end. Two, how we pay benefits and claims on the back end. And three, how we actually manage the risk in between these two events of accepting risk and paying off. Other opportunities for translation today include complex social concerns about access to healthcare, retirement risks, wealth accumulation, and managing the risks of climate change. These concerns are global in nature and thus of relevance to the Society of Actuaries, no matter what country we practice in. As we lean into this work of translation, both individually and collectively, we will broaden and deepen the value and role of actuaries. To conclude, if you are familiar with an ancient Chinese book of scripture called the Tao Te Ching, it states, Dao ku Dao, Fei Chong Dao, Ming ku Ming, Fei Chong Ming. If I said this correctly, it can be translated to English as the Tao, or the way or the rules that are written down by what we should do. The Tao that is written down is not the true or lasting way. The lasting way is how we adapt and stay relevant and connected in a changing environment. In our profession, a number of tasks that we do today may well not define us in the future. Please reflect on what this means. We will need to do more than just provide a number. We will need to provide its context, its limitations, and translate that information in meaningful and actionable ways to our audiences. We will need to deepen our comprehension of what we do to include why we do it, how we do it, and for whom and with whom. And the SOA has a crucial role in supporting that goal. This will impact both new entrants into the profession as well as those of us already practicing. And the SOA has a crucial role in supporting that goal. This will impact both new entrants into the profession as well as those of us who are already practicing. I would be honored to have your vote to support you and the SOA as we strive to maintain and increase our relevance in a world increasingly in need of our services. Thank you for taking the time to get better acquainted with me and my vision for the SOA. Your listening indicates you care about the future of the profession. I thank you for that interest.